I'm James Harless. I work for Soil and Materials Engineers, headquartered in Plymouth, Michigan. We're an engineering consulting firm that serves clients in Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. I am a vice president and principal. I help manage the environmental consulting practice, and I got my CHMM in 1989. I am working as an environmental consultant, and I specialize in contaminated site investigation, remediation, and redevelopment. Well, there are a couple of both technical and financial issues that we're facing in the area that I work in. The technical issue in both environmental cleanup and redevelopment is vapor intrusion. A lot of these old facilities used gasoline, they use volatile solvents, especially chlorinated solvents. Historically, we've worried about cleaning up soil and groundwater, and now we're worried about the vapors from those source areas migrating through the building floors and into the building. It's kind of an interesting time because neither the regulators nor the scientists know exactly how we're going to deal with this long term. We're still in kind of the black arts part of that. On our brownfield redevelopment side, the major factor facing us is the cutback in public financing. To redevelop a brownfield site, you have to compensate for the extra cost of redeveloping an old facility. You may have to demolish buildings, take out foundations. It's a lot cheaper for a developer to build on a greenfield site. We use government incentives and some private incentives to offset those costs to get that redeveloped. It's much more sustainable, it reuses infrastructure, and it prevents urban sprawl. Right now, with the budgetary problems at the federal, state, and local levels, we're seeing that funding being cut back, and that's going to be a real challenge for us. CHMM has helped my career in two fundamental ways. Number one, it has given me, throughout my career, more credibility with clients. The other thing it's done for me, it's allowed me to develop a national network of similarly skilled and trained personnel. There have been a number of times when my clients have had need for services in states where we don't have offices, and through my networking with CHMM, I have been able to find people in those areas that I could subcontract with or actually refer our client to, continue our relationship with the client, and keep them serviced. I would describe CHMMs as competent, conscientious, and committed. CHMMs protect and enhance. They protect human health, they protect the environment, and we enhance our communities and environment by what we do and what we prevent. Well, one of the other benefits that I've enjoyed is our company is very, very high on its professionals being certified. And you have the professional engineering certifications, you have professional geology certifications, CIH, CSP, but for most of the environmental professionals that aren't really eligible either for engineering or geology certifications, the CHMM is by far the premier certification. And not only I, but a number of our other employees get that because as they progress, as I said, you're expected to have a certification. That's the one that we want.